The dorsal column medial lemniscus DCML pathway is used for discriminative touch and conscious proprioception of the body. It follows a 3-neuron pattern with the second neuron crossing the midline of the body. The first neuron travels from a peripheral nerve in synapses at the dorsal root ganglion in the peripheral nervous system. The second neuron ascends the spinal cord in the cuneate or gracile fascicles of the dorsal column. Which fascicle is dependent on where the neuron enters the spinal cord. If the neuron enters the spinal cord below the T6 level, it will ascend a gracile fascicle. If it enters the spinal cord above the T6 level, it will ascend a cuneate fascicle. The second neuron ascends all the way to the nucleus cuneate or the nucleus gracilis of the caudal medulla. From here, the second neuron crosses the midline into the medial lemniscus of the caudal medulla. Once the second neuron crosses the midline, it ascends into the thalamus. The third and final neuron is in the ventral posterolateral, or VPL, nucleus of the thalamus. The third neuron terminates at the somatosensory cortex in the area that the initial peripheral nerve stimulated, or the homunculus. If an injury to the DCML pathway occurs at or below the cuneate and gracile nuclei of the caudal medulla, there will be loss in discriminative touch and conscious proprioception on the same side as the injury. If an injury to the DCML pathway occurs at or above the medial lemniscus of the caudal medulla, there will be loss in discriminative touch and conscious proprioception on the opposite side of the injury.